What's going on, sexies? Another night, another vlog. You already know. Bada bing, bada boom. It feels good to be doing this. That's how you know we're supposed to be doing this. I love you guys for sticking along the ride, having fun with it. You already know. You already know where we're at if you really watch me. I'm where I make vlogs at night for some good lighting and shit. But I'm gonna walk a little bit. There's an owl. Walk and talk. Do a little walk and talk. And it's I don't know, bro. It really is all perspective because it's apparently cold, but I'm not identifying with it, so it's not bothering me, and I got no jacket, and I don't care, and I feel great. Anywho, I just got done eating. If you really want something, guys, you're gonna put your mind to it. Fuck what anyone says. Fuck what even our little ego likes to think and limit us. And that's the point of this video, right? And it's like it's really something that you'll learn through this spiritual journey, through your shift in consciousness and awareness, that you really just are far beyond than this mind, our ego, our little identity of this physical form. Beyond all that. And it's funny. The ego, the mind, it loves to just wander. It loves to cling. It loves to attach to people, to certain ideas, to the past, even to the future, prohibiting you to being present. And it's like growing up, because they're never really told the truth, right? This shit should be a daily knowledge so that we could bring our power back, but it's not. It's You could say it's kept from the masses, but that's a different story. Maybe not, right? But if we were to just know from the get-go that we are beyond this ego, our mind, well, bam, we'd have a head start, huh? But I guess that's part of the process of this human life. You had to forget it, get more immersed, but the real you is beyond this ego, this mind. You are not the physical mind, right? You are the energy that flows through. I've said it before, I said it again. You're a multidimensional spiritual light being, having a temporary human experience in this physical form, playing this part in this lifetime. You know, the real you is trying to flow through and be here now and into stillness. That's why it's important to meditate into stillness, breathing, clearing the mind, the thoughts that we attach ourselves to, thinking that we are that. But fuck that, my friends. We're far more beyond than our little mind. Fuck, bro. Every time I want to vlog, it looks like there's a security guard. I think I gotta move and make my video somewhere else. That's what I was feeling. I was feeling something. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I thought I had to leave. It looks like they're cleaning the bathrooms and shit. I'm all tripping. I thought it was like the security guards. I'm gonna stay right here so they can leave. Maybe they'll think I'm on the phone with someone. I'm on FaceTime with someone. I just don't want them towing my car. I mean, they're just the security people cleaning the bathroom. So I guess we're okay. But, huh. All right. Anyways, and it's like all of this I've learned through experience. You know, the mind really wants to cling to things. It wants to exist. It wants to. It wants validation. You know, this little identity we've come to create on this plane, this physical plane. When you remember that you're beyond all that, when you really just have these ego deaths, God damn it. Freedom. So when you really meditate into the stillness, the connection, the unity of everything that is here and now, you begin to develop a whole higher perspective and even sense of self. I said this before, I said it again. It's no longer I am this body, but I am the observer observing this body. Like, it's a vehicle, a vessel for your consciousness. Yeah, they're just cleaning the bathroom. I'll just walk for a bit. I'm pretty sure we're good. But if you allow your mind to to set still and shut the fuck up, you allow for greater insights to come in. You get downloads from your higher self, your cosmic alien self, multidimensional, infinite, whatever the fuck self. You allow, because how can you get downloads? How can you receive insights if all this baggage and you're clogging it, right? Through the layers and thoughts of everything. And it's crazy because the majority of our collective, you could say the unconscious collective, they just think and think and think because they're so used to it. Alan Watts said this. He said, a person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. And it's true. So we just think and think and think, thinking that we are the thoughts that we're thinking. But when you get your power back, when you really remember who you are beyond that mind, that physical, you really are free because most of the time it's just us, it's just ourselves that creates these false stories and expectations and lies. Whether you believe you're not good enough or worthy, you're not talented enough, if even at all. These are all only lies that you tell yourself through disconnection of higher self, through disconnection of even yourself. That's why it's important to practice being connected to yourself and to your inner voice and your higher self. And through doing all these practices, through breathing, all that, letting go of what doesn't serve, what you thought you were. You think you're your mind. You think you're the thoughts that you think. You think you're these limiting beliefs and you're not worthy and this and that. It's all a lie. It's a version of you that's been on autopilot. When you let it go, this higher you comes in, the real you. And like I was saying, how do you expect to get downloads from your higher self, insights to do this and that? How do you expect to raise your frequency if you're still entertaining the lower level of consciousness that didn't serve? If you're still entertaining the 3D paradigm, thinking that you're less than powerful and thinking that you're not worthy, all this is bullshit. It's lies. And I promise you, my friends, you are beyond all that. I've been there, done that. And I guess you could say you as a universe will test yourself. It'll test, do I remember how powerful I am? Did I learn? Do I still think I'm not worthy? Because I just did a short on this, but if you think you're not worthy of anything subconsciously, that's why it's good to meditate, so you tap into your subconscious mind, because it's all connected on how you're manifesting and all that. If you think your subconscious is not good enough and reality is a mirror, and you understand that reality is a mirror, then your reality is only going to reflect that to you. It's going to reflect that, and people are going to treat you as such. You believe you're not worthy, okay, well, you're not going to perceive of opportunities being presented to you. You're not going to perceive of, like for me, I was believing for most of the time I was unworthy for whatever I wanted. So there's a bunch of cute girls I could have been with growing up, but I didn't perceive of it out of these opportunities because I wasn't even aware of it, because you can only perceive the vibration you're of. So if I was focusing and being in the vibration of believing that I'm not even, worthy, or that I'm not attractive, and I was attractive, I just never really knew my true worth. I was oblivious and blinded to these opportunities that I had, and it pushed it away, or I just never saw it or never took it because I was scared and shy, because I didn't really know my worth. When you really truly know your worth, you know you're worthy, you know you're attractive, whatever it is, you're not going to be shy because you're going to know your wholeness. You're going to shine bright, you know what I mean? So there's not going to be an inch of shyness because you know yourself, you know your whole worth, you know your energies. This is a fucking owl, I think. But, you are worthy. You are worthy. Lost my train of thought because of that owl. That's why, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. And that's why the more you become aware of yourself and your energy, the more you're able to differentiate what's you and what's not. So if you can get nervous, but not necessarily as nervous, because you're feeling someone else next to you and they're being nervous because they don't necessarily know their own worth or whatever. But when you know your own worth, you know your own energy, you're in your own frame, you're not going to be nervous. You're not going to take on their energy because you know that that is them and not you. It's all connected. But just really practice stillness meditation, breathing, recentering yourself, clearing the thoughts, letting go, detaching. Because I feel like all this is a test too, right? You'll be thinking you're not worthy, you're not talented, or whatever, something. It's only a test so that you can break through this limiting belief, this test. And then you're free, you're liberated from that false illusion. Because if you're pure energy, nothing is set in stone. That version of you that is confident, that knows its worth, that doesn't seize opportunities given to it, that is perceiving of it, is waiting for you. It is you now. Step into it. Let go of this false illusion, this false story you cling to. You're not good enough. You're not attractive. I'm not talented, whatever. Hell yeah, you are. Everyone is. They just haven't tapped into their abilities. They haven't went within their own self. They haven't went. Like my mom thinks she's not really talented. She'll compare herself to Taylor Swift, and I'm like, bless your soul, mom. You are talented. You just believe that you're not. You haven't went within yourself even more and see what else you have to offer. Because there's many things you have to offer. Every one of us. Where awareness goes, energy flows. So stop putting your awareness and believing that you're not anything and that you're less. You're not less. You are a gift to the world. We all are. Remember your fucking worth. I'm gonna go back this way. Remember your fucking worth. Like, mom, you're worthy. You're talented. All right. You were a nurse for so long. You saved people. You helped them. Whatever. You could say you saved them. What? Yeah. That's a talent of its own. Now, there's just because you haven't explored other aspects of yourself doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's just remaining dormant, waiting for you to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of being multidimensional. Like I said, I'll say it again. It's not just you existing infinitely on infinite dimensions, multiple planes of existence. It's you excelling at multiple things than one thing. So I'm excelling and learning coding, music, videos, working out. You know what I'm saying? Just creating and expanding on many things, multidimensionally. Just see what you have to offer, because you got shit to offer to the world, I promise. The collective, spread your light, spread your you-ness. You know what I mean? Everything is you, right? So tap in, go within you. Shut the mind up, shut the ego up. It's a lie. You're not the mind, you're not the ego. You are far beyond that. You are the energy that flows through, damn it. You're the heart that beats. The one that is beyond words. You could say it's the one that is aware. Your awareness, your pure awareness, your consciousness. You just gotta remember. And every day you do something that brings you to excitement, is one step closer to you remembering who you really are at a high level. You're meeting yourself at a deeper level, right? The more you do what it is you're passionate about. When you do something and it's like, oh yes, this is me. Me doing these videos, oh yes, this is me. Me making music, yes, this is me. You do all these things and it's like you begin to come to know yourself and understand yourself and meet yourself at a deeper level. And we get so used to our mind attaching to people and things, and it limits us. It almost hinders us to be present with this now, right? This experience. And we get blinded to the opportunities presented to us because we're so focused on what didn't serve and what hasn't been serving. we're focused on it has to be this way, and that's the ego, right? The ego wants to have control, and it wants validation, solidity, to know that it'll be okay. This has to happen. I have to be with this girl. I have to be with this guy. Whatever. I need this to happen. Then I'll be okay. Well, thinking about the past, I should have done this and that. Fuck. All this is robbing you of enjoying this now. That's all the mind wants to do. It wants to wander. The ego wants to wander. It wants to attach. It loves it. It's like addicted to it, right? Well, when you learn to shut that shit up and disconnect yourself from the mind and the ego, because again, it's an illusion, and really recenter your core being to the heart, to your higher consciousness, which is the heart itself. And you breathe. I promise you'll feel different. You'll feel reality shifting with that shift you've made within. And then reality again will treat you differently. It will reflect exactly this change. You finally remember that you're worthy. You're really dabbling in what's these skills, these talents, these gifts you have. You're expressing yourself. And through doing that, reality will treat you differently. Because you've met yourself at a deeper level. You've shifted to a different version of you that's always existed. It just was dormant, waiting for you to tap in. So once you've tapped into these versions of you, your higher self, reality will treat you differently because it's like you literally shifted timelines, shifted to a different version of you. You'll feel better. You'll think higher thoughts that are aligned with that version, right? People would treat you, I guess, like I said, finally reflecting back what you believe to be true about yourself, because that's what reality is. It's what you believe to be true about yourself. So change your beliefs, change your script. You are worthy. I am worthy. I am talented. I am gifted. And people will see that and feel you. And it's like you have to truly believe it yourself because everything is connected. To the point of delusion, of delusion, yeah. But is it really delusional? Because it's true. You are worthy. It's not so delusional to believe that you're worthy of the best. You just haven't tapped into it. You've been entertaining this certain version of you that hasn't been settled, serving for so long. The autopilot self, doing the same shits, being the same cycles. Fuck that. That feeling of wanting change is the real you. That's your higher self calling. That's your heart consciousness saying, I want something different. And saying, fuck this. Shut up, mind. Shut up, ego. Go away. And it won't go away forever. But again, it's knowing that you are far beyond that. Far beyond the physical. And you recenter and you call your energy back to your body, your heart. And you will begin to see and remember that you are so much more. And then you free your mind from these limitations, these beliefs, and you just create, because that's what you came here to do. You create, you be, you live, you laugh, you love, and you heal. And watch everything unfold for you. Watch it shift in your favor because you finally listened and shifted, and you're doing things that you love, and it's only a reminder that you're on the right path and that this is for you. Yeah, I think I gotta go. I don't want them to oh no, they're just cleaning. I'm like, don't call the tow truck. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you watching all the time. I respond to every single one of you. If you got a video idea you want me to do, like I said, I got a plethora of ideas. I'm going down a list on my iPhone. So I got a videos to do for a couple years, you know what I mean? I got a lot of ideas, but yeah, if you want an idea for me to do something, I got you. But where awareness goes, energy flows, Just focus on what good you have to offer. Stop focusing on what you think you don't. Keyword think, because you do, you got it. These are all little lies and illusions we tell ourselves. So stop putting your awareness to a little lie of that you're not worthy, or good enough, or not attractive enough. Been there, done that. You want new cycles, right? Remember your worth. Tap in. The real you is love and light. And it's unconditional love. It is strong. And it is energy. Not this little solid way of thinking. Limited way of thinking. That's the ego. That's the mind. The one that wants to attach. The one that wants this and that and wants this person or whatever. Wants. That's the ego. Never okay with where it's at. The mind. Drifting. Wanting so much to exist. Emphasizing so much on that identity. Forgetting that they're more. And you are more. I promise. You remember. You know that. That's why you're watching this video. You remember that you're more. Now it's time to tap in and create. I love you guys. Meditate to alleviate. I'm glad I made this video. I'm always glad. It's always a fun time with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just be present with this now. You feel that? I know you feel it. The real you, the higher you, your soul is just trying to flow through. And just enjoy this human experience. Be present with it. Have fun with it. Because when you're in that vibration of being present with it and having fun with it, that's when you can actually perceive that these opportunities being given to you. You won't miss it. Because you're not robbing yourself anymore of enjoying the present moment. You're having fun with it. So you're going to see every opportunity given to you because you only perceive the vibration you're of. So if you're peaceful and optimistic and happy, you're only going to get more vibrations and realities or whatever synchronized with that, right? It's a reflection. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Again, everything I say is everything that I'm going through, everything that I've learned, and everything that I tell myself. You are guided, you are loved, and you are light. Namaste Lydia is a motherfucking titty too. Don't forget that. I'm definitely gonna make some merch in the future, and that's gonna be my fucking one of the shirts. Namaste Liddy. And on the back as a motherfucking titty. But I'll probably do a star because I don't want to say fucking titty. But or actually, it'll be Namaste Liddy in the back as a titty. Yeah, with the winky face. All right. I love you guys. See you next one.